Well, titties. All right, folks. Welcome back. Week two. Why did I just say week 2? We're like week 19.
I don't even know what week.
No, not really week 19. We're like week 8.
I don't know what week.
I feel like I have to sit upright because you're sitting on your knees. It makes me feel short. When we are actually the same height.
Some people tell me that I look taller.
I know that, and I don't.
It's just actually one person.
I don't know why people think you look taller. It's your legs.
Long limbs. Our legs are the same height.
But you're just like, your limbs are long.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's odd.
I'm a wiry individual, so I just appear
wiry.
Yeah.
That's a good word. That's a good word for you. Okay. Welcome back, folks. It's Let Me Be Perfectly Queer. I'm your host, Kel Theo. I'm 29. I'm approaching 30 very quickly.
You have more than 6 months.
I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't.
You have exactly 6
I
months.
have exactly.
Actually, less than.
I have less than 6 months, and I'm going to be 30. I'm non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. And a fun fact. We'll do our fun facts of this week together.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Mary Helen, 25. My birthday is in less than 3 months.
So
I'll be 26.
Very quickly.
In the beginning of June. I don't know why I'm like, for privacy reasons I shouldn't share my birthday, but it's June 5th.
For privacy reasons.
I'm like, that's it, that should be.
That's the line? That's the line we've crossed?
My pronouns are she, they. Yeah. That's about.
Okay, so last week, we missed last week. We're sorry, but listen.
We had a good excuse.
This has been a week from hell for us.
Hell. And it's
over.
Yeah.
It has to be over.
Mine's an ongoing.
Yours is hopefully over soon.
Hopefully.
I came back from a trip in Moab with my best friend, and I was just out there exploring, and I came home, and on Monday I ended up in the hospital because apparently I caught a virus that was violent.
Why am I in that plane?
I mean, I have no idea. I must have been licking fucking armchairs and shit, but that thing destroyed me. I was on my bathroom floor, naked, shivering, involuntarily shaking, vomiting. I mean, it was just vomit, really thankfully. And it was just, when I got to the hospital, they were like, how many times do you think you vomited? I was like, 30.
What does it matter at that point? I'm unwell. I don't know. I didn't count.
My sister was like, they cannot give full sentences. I was passing out.
Yeah. You get to a point, I'm telling you, that is the worst sickness you could possibly have.
I've never been that ill.
And I've had it 3 times, and it's, each time, you're just
man.
You think you're never getting better.
I wasn't ever getting better.
I've never felt that level of tired.
It's the way that I put my whole body into puking.
Yeah, it's a whole workout.
I am Snooki from Jersey Shore when she pukes. That is the literal, my whole body gets a fucking workout.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the best ab workout you will ever have, which sounds bad.
Yeah, my abs look amazing right now. I mean, honestly, it's from the extreme workout I've put them through. Yeah. And when I went there, listen, I went to the ER with my trash can. I brought it, and I had to sit on the floor, and the guy was like, you don't want to sit here, and I was like, bruh,
it's fine.
I was in the military. I will sit fucking anywhere. I don't give a fuck. I will lick these floors.
It can't get much worse, sir.
If you tell me that I will get healed from licking these floors, I will do it.
There is nothing more, no one cares about their appearance when you go to the hospital.
Oh.
I will go to the hospital and I will do anything there because I'm this is the place I need to be if something goes wrong. I will lie on this floor half naked and I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a flying
And they're
fuck.
looking at you and you're like, yeah, I am a full adult.
Yeah. Oh.
But I do not care at this time.
I didn't. Nothing, care.
Nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, there was no care in me. I mean, it was bad.
You show up helpless too. They're like, what do you need? I'm like, I don't know.
Anything.
They're like, what did you eat? You're like, don't talk about it.
It doesn't matter because I've seen everything I've eaten for the past week.
You're just...
It was miserable.
Give me an IV and some anti-nausea and please.
I mean, and the doctor was like not better about it too. She was like, yeah, it'll go away eventually. Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean?
They can't help you. They can't help you. Because they're like, we don't know what it is. And you're like, perfect, thank you.
She's like, here's 19 bags of fluid and some nausea, like medicine. And I was like, sick.
But that's fluids. Sick. Those fluids.
They do be doing things.
Yeah. I've never been more hydrated in my life.
I walked in there and I was like, can I have some water? They're like, no, you're gonna puke it up. I was like, listen, you don't understand. I need it.
Can I just hold it in my mouth?
Yeah, I just need it in my mouth. But once I put fluids in me, like, I started getting saliva again.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It's crazy. Like, whenever I've gotten that kind of sickness, like, and it takes days to recover your hydration. Like, my lips, the amount of chapped that they were.
I need to drink water now that we're talking about it.
Yeah. Thankfully.
My sister goes, you look like you just came out of the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, you come out... Nothing makes sense.
Nothing makes sense. My lips are chapped. My whole face... popped blood vessels on my face.
You're so pale. Somehow you're still sweating.
I was the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, your turn of your shit show.
So Monday I woke up with fun fact about me. As a 21-year-old in college, I got shingles.
How do you, like, get shingles?
So the virus lives within you. If you've had chickenpox.
So I have shingles.
You have it in you. It can come out whenever it wants.
Well, that sounds unconsensual, but...
Yeah. So I got shingles when I was 21 in college. Okay. And I've had it twice since then. Getting it a second time is actually kind of rare. And getting it a third time is actually unheard of. Like, you don't get it a third time.
Oh, wait. Like, this is only like a one time and done usually.
Generally speaking, you can have symptoms from it. But you should not be getting it again. Also because it's a disease for the elderly.
What is wrong with you?
I'd also like to know. But so I'm not eligible for the vaccine because you have to be a senior citizen.
You have to be a silver sneaker.
Or immunocompromised.
Well,
bitch, and one might think if I've gotten it 3 times,
right.
There's something going on. But the thing is, like, I don't get sick very often. So, like, what kind of immune system is it? Just for shingles? So I got shingles Monday.
Yeah.
Just the pain. And if you've ever had shingles, you understand the pain. I describe it as, like, being burned, like, by fire.
Yeah.
And then someone taking a knife and just stabbing you in that spot. It's a burning and a pain all at the same time.
Is it like a bee sting? Is it like a tattoo sting? Is it similar to a tattoo? That's what I think of when you say burning.
No, it's like the most intense pain I've ever felt in my life.
And it's so crazy because you usually let me see it was just like a red mark.
It was just red mark. I had, like, sometimes you get a rash. Like, before, like, when I got it first time, I was on the back of my knee. It's never in a good spot. It's generally speaking, like, on your, they describe it like being on your trunk somewhere. So, like, waistband, armpit. Never a good spot.
Okay.
And then, to make matters worse, on Wednesday, I walk out of my home to find my car has been hit.
Like, smashed into.
Hit and run. I would say a good chunk, not a good chunk, but, like, a piece of my car is gone.
Yeah.
It was in the street, actually. Debris. Everywhere. Broken car pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
So, we're dealing with that.
We've had a hell of a week.
Really kicked me while I was down. And a fun side effect of shingle medication, an antiviral, if you will, is extreme depression.
Mary Helen was losing their mind.
And when I tell you that I was in a dump of a place.
I mean, you were losing it.
I was losing it. It was raining outside. I was trapped in my own home. I couldn't even drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone was gone.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then I called the pharmacist and I was like, bro, I can't take this medicine anymore. And they're like, oh, no, you're good. And I'm like, good, because I can't.
Yeah. It was a hell of a week. Mary Helen basically fucking got the car smashed into, got shingles, got depressed, nearly went off the deep end. I ended up in the hospital naked on my bathroom floor. Listen, we couldn't put out a podcast last week. We were hurting. We were fucking hurting. Bad. So this week we decided that we were going to do something fun.
And light.
And lighthearted. And just, we actually started talking about it. We were in the car. We were like, they deserve something funny from after last week other than our actual life just being a fucking funny comic.
Yeah.
But something lighthearted that we could do that was fun. So we decided what we're going to do today is that we're going to go through not even just Disney characters, but like what animation characters of our childhood that we do believe to be gay.
Correct.
Or queer in some.
Queer in some way. When we say gay, we mean just like
queer.
Queer.
They're queer. They're in the spectrum of queer.
They have a touch of gay anywhere.
A touch of the gay.
Touch of the gay, or like a big dump of the gay.
Or a big dump of the gay. I'm gonna start this house off. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay. I am in full belief that Pocahontas is the queerest bitch out there. That woman fights, lives, like, she was in the wild. I mean, this woman, like, she is gay. Mm-hmm. I mean, to the bone gay. And she doesn't even like the dude. Like, she does, but then she was like, yeah, I'll give you up. Like, no big deal.
Okay, but, like, how many Disney princesses actually like the guy that they end up with? Or is it that's the only guy there?
Or is that the only guy there? That's pretty true. I actually haven't thought about that, but I do feel like Pocahontas is like, what is his name? It's like Jack? No. I don't even know what his name is, but like, he's like an inconvenience to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, Pocahontas is like, I guess fine.
I mean, you're the only option. This
is what I gotta do to like survive and be good, and like, Pocahontas is gay as fuck.
Yeah. And if it were a normalized thing at the time,
it would be a woman.
It would be a woman.
It would be two Native American women that are badass as fuck.
Yeah, that are foraging through the forest together.
Foraging through the forest together, giving Native Americans good names and not marrying her to a white guy.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, why are you marrying her to a white guy? Keep her culture.
Yeah, what
the fuck is that? Pocahontas, I would treat you better.
It's because Walt Disney is Walt Disney.
That's true. Walt Disney is Walt Disney.
There are problematic themes in many of these movies.
Right. Not that I'm not also white, but I would treat Pocahontas better than whatever the fuck his name is.
Some white man.
Some white man. Pocahontas is gay. I don't care what you say. She's gay.
This is probably like a consensus among everyone. What's her name?
Murda. Like Ray Shmurda.
Murda from Brave.
Murda from Brave.
Is gay as fuck. She just is. I don't know how to explain it, but she is. And you know.
Well, it's because she doesn't want a suitor.
She doesn't. And that is
par for the course of our society right now.
Telltale sign.
You know, telltale sign that she does not want a suitor.
Okay, and I think it's like a ode to like a generational thing too. Like, how many people they're like, oh, like she never married. She never seemed interested in marrying a man.
Right.
And she lives with a roommate.
Yeah, like your Aunt Murda that like lives with a roommate, and then they have like, but they lived in the same house for 25 years together.
They bring each other to family functions, but they're just good pals. Like that.
And you call her roommate Aunt something also.
Exactly.
Right. Murda is that. And she's the redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The red curly hair. Yes. I mean, that one, she is
very gay.
I think she's not bi. That woman is full queer.
Lesbian.
Yes. Murda is a full lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
Okay. My other one, we talked about this one earlier. Oh no, this is the one I've been waiting for. Because we've talked about some of these already off podcast, but I've been waiting to tell you this one. I think Gaston is so gay. I think he is a closeted jock. And he is a bottom. We're pausing because my cat just jumped onto my lap.
Oh lord, your microphone.
Okay, here's Medusa.
Say hi.
But I think Gaston is gay. Like, I think he's a full bear, but he's the bottom bear.
Yeah. He's not he is. He's a bottom bear.
He's a bottom bear. He hides it from projecting about how much he wants Belle. Because don't you remember in the movie, isn't there one of those little minions that are like is obsessed with him? Like he talks about how much he loves Gaston and wants to be like Gaston.
Yeah, that's the definition of do I want to be you or do I want to fuck you?
Yes.
And on that note of of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That little candlestick man. What's Lumiere?
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
That man is gay.
He's the Italian.
I don't know. That sounds French.
Oh, French. French, that's what he is.
French. A little candlestick man?
Mm-hmm.
He is gay.
He's not only gay, he's a drag queen.
He is a drag queen. And this might be controversial.
Yeah.
Big teapot.
The big teapot.
The big teapot. Like the mom teapot.
You think the mom teapot?
Something about her.
It's the way that she's a single mom.
She's a single gay woman with a daughter.
She is. Wait, it's daughter? Chip is a boy.
Chip's a man. Well, I mean, Chip's
a
an
boy.
object. We should not be gendering our objects.
No, he's a boy.
Yeah, but he's also a teapot. Why does a teapot have a gender? I mean, he doesn't. No, Chip is a very neutral name.
No,
Chip could be anything.
Mary Helen, he turns into a boy.
Oh.
He's a human. They all have.
I haven't fucking seen this movie in a long time.
They're cursed. They're all cursed.
That's
They're
true.
humans that got cursed.
Okay, but that teapot, big one, gay.
Mama teapot, gay.
Came out later in life.
Gay.
Gay. Anyone else from that movie?
Like she's like a 40-year-old Lisa that never got to like have her time,
and it's just living
and she's
her
been
life.
burdened of.
Well, now she's a fucking teapot and can't explore her life.
She's a fucking teapot and doesn't know how to hit on other teapots.
Can't do it on.
What do you hit on at that point? Mugs?
A built-in strap-on is what she has.
Oh. That's the most secure strap-on you've ever had.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. An odd curve, though. An odd curve.
But for angles.
I mean, the angles. It does. It's not a no.
It's not a no.
It's not a no. I agree with that. Okay. Going off of the teapot.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with teapot.
Okay.
Actually. Okay. We argued about this. I think Tinkerbell is a bad bitch. I think Tinkerbell is a bad bitch queer.
No.
No?
I think she would give queers a bad name and I don't want to claim her.
Really? Why?
She's a little crazy.
She's so crazy, and I think that's why
you want that in your community? No.
Listen, it's why she...
Take her out.
Half of the queer community is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know, but I like to think of us as a secure people.
I would also love to think of us...
And we're not.
And no, it's because...
We're one of the most mentally unsecure groups out there. Actually...
Partially not our fault.
No, it's trauma.
That's true. No.
But you know what? We're willing to get help.
Yeah, and yes, we are really good
Unlike
at
other crazy groups.
And we're really good at being ourselves. And we're
good.
really good at expressing our feelings.
Are we really good? Because we did suppress ourselves for a very long time.
That's pretty fucking true.
But we're good at it now.
But listen, I think Tinkerbell is like the white Kalani.
No.
I do. I put some fucking tattoos
you
on
know who
Tinkerbell.
fucking Tinkerbell is?
Who?
Jenny from the L Word.
Oh. She could be Jenny from the L Word.
Tinkerbell is.
That's fucking true.
It's the way that you were about to be like, no! And you're like,
well, okay, well, if you put a throat tattoo on Tinkerbell and she's looking like Kalani, but like, now that you say that out loud,
it's a Jenny from the L Word.
I can't unsee it.
That's who it is.
She is. You're right. She is Jenny from the L Word.
She's a jealous bitch.
She's
much like Jenny from the L Word. I mean,
oh, she's a jealous bitch, and she was like playing that by curious card and fucks with people.
Yeah.
And then she ended up actually being queer, and
then she fucks a bunch of people over.
And then she's dead.
Sorry if you haven't watched. You should have. You know what?
If you haven't watched the first fucking L Word, you're over. Which, by the way, did you know that they didn't go on to a third season for the L Word? They paused, or they stopped it on Showtime. Canceled it.
They obviously brought it back.
No, it's canceled. Like, there's not going to be another season.
Oh, of Generation Q?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you meant the first one. I was like,
no,
bro, there's like 9 seasons.
Sorry to hear, guys, but unless someone else picks them up, currently, no one.
Crazy.
Yep. Okay. Your turn.
We should take her bell. On a similar note, okay. Not a similar note.
None of these are
on
similar
that
notes.
vibe.
Just go.
On that vibe.
Okay.
Peter Pan is a twink.
He's a twink. He is a full-blown twink.
He is a bottom.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the man never wants to grow up.
And he's... That's all, man.
He's young. That is a twink. A forever twink, if you will.
A forever twink.
He will never become anything else.
Neverland.
In Neverland.
No, he's a twink.
He's a twink.
He is...
And that's something I think everyone can agree on.
I also... He is like the beta of twinks.
Yeah. He's not like the cool, fashionable twink.
Right, like the... He's not on Queer Eye.
It's unfortunate who he is.
Yeah, yes.
Because he doesn't look that great. His personality is just okay. He has no real special skill. He is just existing. And it is unfortunate.
He's the twink that other twinks are mad that he's in that group.
Yeah, you're like,
fuck, man.
Get out of here. He shows up to everything, though.
Be a respectable bottom.
Yeah, he shows up to everything. You're like, why are you here?
Why are you... You literally didn't get invited. Who invited Peter?
Who invited Peter?
God damn it.
But someone felt bad and invited him, and he will show up regardless, even though it was a pity invite.
Is Pan Peter's last name? I just thought, like, is he a firsty lasty where you gotta say his first and his last?
Okay, but like, how many Disney here? You never know their last names. Now that I think about it.
I don't know any of their last names.
What are their last names? Do they have...
It's Peter Pan Twink.
Is it Tinker Bell?
I never thought about that. Is it Tinker... Is it Snow and then White? I don't know. But now going to Snow White, that bitch...
She is...
I think she's one of two things.
Asexual
or demisexual.
Demisexual, because she is surrounded by 7 men.
And if you can't get it with 7...
Granted, they're dwarves. And I don't want to say...
If that's not your type, that's not your type.
That's not your type. But half of them have bad adjectives. I mean, you got your dopey, your sleepy. Who wants that?
And you can't
Grumpy?
You can't take happy all the time.
No, I think happy's on something.
And
they're not that attractive. I mean, Snow White is a gorgeous woman.
She is, and she deserves better.
Those dwarves are not...
They're not doing it.
And you know who I think secretly wants her?
Who?
That little witch that gives her that apple.
You know, and she's just not interested.
But
Snow White...
If I can't have you, no one can. You're out.
Yeah, Snow White is not straight.
She is cottage, she's kind of cottagecore. She is one with us. She is one with those animals.
If she were from somewhere, she's from Portland.
She is content being around animals, and if that isn't an aromantic, asexual woman, I don't know what is.
Actually, you know what? She's not even from Portland. She's from, like, Boone, North Carolina.
She's from Boone, North Carolina.
Like, where it's like...
But you know what? I like to think she's liberal.
I like to think she's liberal. She voted Democratic.
Yeah.
I feel that way also. Okay,
but on a similar note, and I don't know if this is not Disney, that is not Little Red Riding Hood. May I... Writing. It's gotta mean something.
Is the red similar, or like resemble?
Just a writing.
She
is writing.
Little Red Riding
Hood. There's too many innuendos for her to be straight.
There is too many. Yeah, I agree. This could be valid. Okay, I like that. Okay.
Is she also a child? She is.
You wanna?
She's a child.
She is a child.
But she's a queer child.
She's a queer child that just doesn't know yet.
That just doesn't know.
It just doesn't know.
It's within her. There are signs.
Yeah.
She's not experiencing the sexual aspect of it yet, because I'm not going to sexualize a child.
Right.
However, she knows.
There is something that I'm going to say about a child's animation.
Okay.
Is because we were on the twink subject.
Oh, okay.
Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Piglet is 100% a twink.
Is he a child?
I don't know, but it's like child. I mean, that's
they all live by themselves. I don't think they're children.
That's true. Okay, you're right. But Piglet, Eeyore, Winnie, and Piglet, all as a group are gay.
How about Pooh's little friend Robin?
This entire book is gay.
That is a child who is a bit confused about gender. Before their time.
Before their time, a touch of confused. Piglet. Twink.
May I say Tigger?
I think Tigger is a proud bi male.
I think so.
I think he's like so comfortable with himself that he's outgoing and he's like, fuck it, I'll fuck you or you.
Okay, but Winnie the Pooh.
Gay.
That is a bear, if I've ever seen one.
He is a bear.
That man wears no pants.
That is valid. He wears no pants.
And he is always sticking his paws where they don't belong. Not to say that's what...
The honey pot.
In the honey pot.
Keep your hands out the honey pot, Winnie. Keep your hands out. You can't just be going up in there with no lube. You can't just... honey is not lube.
He's getting stuck every time.
Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Listen, also, Eeyore...
The whole fucking cast.
The whole cast is queer.
Eeyore is an old, gay, grumpy man.
Old, gay, grumpy man.
Who never got to come out of the closet.
Oh.
And he is now just mad. Because all these little piglets
yes.
are living their best lives.
And he's telling everybody about how pissed he is that they're living their best lives on Chapsnat. That's what he would be like. Your Chapsnat and book of faces.
Yeah.
Where you guys can be yourselves and dye your hair
Do
purple.
whatever you want.
He's pissed.
He's pissed and gay.
He's pissed and gay. The whole cast of Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, let's keep on this animal theme.
Okay,
we're gonna head on over.
Okay.
To the Little Mermaid. Sebastian.
You
know, let's keep on the angry gay theme for a second.
Yeah.
Sebastian is a grumpy individual. And I think it's because he never got
Dick?
The affection he needed.
That's the one.
From the father. From what's his name?
I have no idea.
Neptune?
Oh.
Is that his name?
That could be it.
Ariel's father.
Mm-hmm. Neptune.
It's Neptune.
It's Neptune.
He served his whole life.
To that man.
And is just trying to get some validation.
Just one. He's a really words of affirmation kind of guy and really just never got it.
And he's not getting it.
He just never got it.
And similarly, Zazu. The Lion King. With Mufasa.
Zazu is someone from Queer Eye.
Yes.
If you put him, I don't know if it's because of his colors, but if you put, he's in a fancy suit, a leopard suit.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes. Who puts too much of his time into work that he does not have time to date.
That's so bad.
And that is very similar to Sebastian, the crab.
They could be together.
They could be together. You know,
no. Zazu wouldn't get treated right.
I think they both have a daddy complex.
They both have daddy issues.
They're looking for a daddy. Look at who they're serving.
Wow.
Fathers.
And the fathers always die in Disney. Mm-hmm. Every time.
And might I say, even though his job is to look after Simba, once Mufasa died, he just left Simba to do whatever.
Did he?
Do you see? Right?
I don't remember.
I don't remember him being around Timon and Pumbaa.
Another.
That's a couple right there.
That's a couple.
Timon and Pumbaa.
They're the country couple.
They're a little too... I mean, why did they have to leave their animal families?
That's a good point.
And live out...
their dreams somewhere else.
Live out in the wilderness.
Wow.
Yeah, in like a world where what is he, a warthog?
He is a warthog.
And a meerkat. He is the bear.
I don't know.
Timon is the twink. You're telling me...
That is the validity in it. The validity. It is spot on.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, are you ready for my next one? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so ready for this one. Mulan.
Yeah.
Do I need to say anything?
You don't have to say anything.
Mulan is
gay.
She is like...
She is who you think of, if you were to think of a Disney character to be gay, the first one to pop into your mind would be Mulan.
It would be Mulan because of how badass she is, and she just does not fucking need anyone or anything.
She doesn't care about gender roles.
She does not care about gender roles, and the way that she just carries herself is gay. Like, she knows how to put up her hair gay. She
does.
She has perfected the bun.
Mm-hmm.
Perfected the bun. She literally can hang with the men, but like she's kind of like the chapstick gay.
She is.
She like still keeps her femininity really well and does not care for these men.
No.
And something about the way she rides a horse. I don't know why. Listen, Mulan, if you're out there, call me.
Something about the way she rides a horse.
I don't know. Is it not true?
It's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Okay, well, and she's got daddy issues.
Like many of us do. I don't, but...
I don't either.
But a lot of queer people do.
A lot of queer people have daddy issues. And she wanted validation from her dad. And so what did she do?
And she did whatever.
And what did she do to validate her dad? She became a son. Same. Basically same. I relate to Mulan on so many levels. I also want to fuck her.
It's, do you want to be that dude, or do you want to fuck her?
Exactly.
We're coming full circle.
Or I would let Mulan fucking kill me.
Oh.
A step up my throat.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. What? I have so many in my head.
I know. I
want to like get a good one out here.
Do the one that you were talking about under the sea. What's that movie? Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
We did that one. I know, but Ursula is the big boo of the sea. Of the sea. Ursula is. She's Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
She's Rosie O'Donnell.
She is Rosie O'Donnell. She's
a butch.
She's a butch, but she's not at the same time.
But
look at who she is. She is dressed
in the lipstick.
In the low cut.
But it's the hair.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
And it's her presence.
I don't know how to describe it. She's lesbian bear.
That woman is gay.
She's like gay of the gay. Like she's the one who like gets old.
She is no question gay.
She's 60 and has a motorcycle.
She's the cool. She wears leather a lot. And
a lot of leather.
Pull it off.
Yeah.
She's got that dark edge to her.
Yeah.
She's the cool aunt. She's the cool aunt.
I don't know if she's the cool aunt, but she's definitely the butch lesbian aunt.
She never had kids.
She never bought you Christmas presents as a niece or nephew.
And that's why she's cool. She just didn't care.
Yeah, but
she's that kind of cool. She's like
well,
I'm actually not going to be there because I am actually traveling.
And traveling with my 13th partner that I've been married to twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a little bitter, and that's fine.
She is. She's a little bitter.
A little bitter.
Ursula might be the gayest of all of them. Mulan. Yeah.
But Ursula's like by far. I mean, there's no love interest in there.
No, I agree.
Like she has never encountered a man, and she lives in the deep depths of a cave.
Yes,
she is a squid.
Wow, why squid though? Why so many arms?
It's legs. I think they're legs because they're like you know how octopus.
I hope you guys watch this one just for the simple fact of what Mary Helen just did and the reenactment of a squid.
Whereas an octopus is more like...
It's weird.
Octopus is arms and squid is a leg.
Listen, there's a documentary on Netflix about an octopus and where this guy like basically attaches himself to it and like loves it so much and at the end it dies and I cry.
You know what though? I find it so soothing. Like whenever I've been on a boat like in the ocean and there are a school of squid nearby, it's the fact that they are all in sync and they're...
In the push-off?
I mean, no, and just the way they swim together.
I know that's what I'm saying, the push-off.
And you're looking at them and you're like...
It's rhythmic.
Just doing what you gotta do.
It's rhythmic.
It is amazing. I don't know.
I don't know.
They intrigue me.
It's like ASMR of squid.
Yeah, but they're not even making any sound.
I know.
It's visual.
It's like visual ASMR.
Yeah, and they're just...
I understand it.
And the fact that they can squirt ink.
You know what we could do if we could squirt ink them in?
Okay, when I think about squirting ink...
Where do you think it comes from?
I don't know why I think it comes from a uvula, like... just...
I can't...
That's what I'm imagining, just like a man is just doing a man thing and you're just like...
and it just comes... Why?
You know how you have that little spit valve like under your tongue and sometimes it just sprays a little bit?
Yeah.
It's like that, but ink.
What's that called? Gleeking? Isn't that the term?
I don't
when
know.
You gleek?
I've never heard of that.
It's called gleeking, I think.
And I don't know. I don't like how
Listen, that term can mean anything and I don't know. I just want to put that out there. I have no idea.
So what I don't enjoy is that I don't know when it's going to happen. And I would like to know so I can be like walk around like a skunk.
Yeah.
But like it only happens at weird times. Like I'll be talking, and be like, wah. And
Yes.
it's like the cutest little fountain of spit. Like it's not a blob of spit. It's just like a.
You're like, I am a cute fountain myself.
Yeah.
I am here to serve.
But if I could squirt ink, that's where I'm picturing it coming from. When you first think about squirting ink out of your body, where are you visualizing it coming from?
I was thinking my mouth, but not in the sense that you did. It's the way that I thought, like, it would. I don't know why I would picture like vomit, but it's just ink. But I feel like it's more graceful vomit. Like,
I thought about
it's
like
like
a
chosen,
straight, like a hard stream from like the back of your throat, just like a.
It's projectile.
Yeah.
No, it has to be.
It has to be.
It
can't
has
just
to
like,
be. It can't. Yeah, no.
It has to be a straight stream.
Right. It's what men want to look like when they jizz, and that's
But it's not.
not.
No, it's not good. No, it's like a squirt gun out of there.
Okay, that's
super
funny.
soaker from the back of my throat.
A super soaker from the back of my throat.
That sort of pressure.
All right.
So yeah, Ursula.
Wait,
Okay.
I have a question. I have not. I don't know if this is the time to bring this up because we're talking about children stuff.
I mean, we're talking about them being gay, so.
Yeah. Okay. Squirting. Quick question. Quick side note. Quick track. Would we consider squirting projectile? Or is that, super soaker worthy?
Would we consider that a projectile? I think it's a harder stream.
I think it's a harder, squirting is a harder stream.
Yeah.
Than
Because I think there's
a lot.
pressure built up.
It's
that it just.
When you said super soaker, I went straight squirting.
See, I myself have never.
I have never either.
And I don't know if I want to.
I'm not against that idea.
I'm not against it because obviously I feel like you don't have control. Like you.
Right. I think I believe it's involuntary.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the squirting act to know if it's involuntary or not.
I just think I would be a little self-conscious if that much liquid.
I mean, I
exited at a high pressure rate.
Super soaker rate.
Yeah, because you can't control
like the big ones.
You can't control your wetness.
You can't.
That is all.
So it makes sense that you cannot control squirting. But
in a sense, it's not pee.
Isn't this like the big dilemma?
It's a big dilemma. There's got to be like what is it?
I don't know. I don't know this
what
answer.
Is that liquid that comes out?
I would assume it is pee.
Well then,
this is a great question. This is a question I need to ask.
If you've squirted, which sounds like a weird
question if you've squirted, or which I know people who know,
or you've encountered a squirt. I'm intrigued. I like. Yeah, I just don't. What is it?
And do you squirt ink?
And could you trade it out?
Could you let us know?
Imagine if it was purple when it came out.
Just purple ink.
You'd be no people were lying.
Yeah.
Did you finish? Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy for our sake.
Yes.
That our finishing is not like a man finishing, like where you can quite literally.
You can get away with any line.
You can go with it. Then you're like, yeah,
any line.
Yeah, for sure we're good.
It is so easy to fake them.
Yes.
So easy.
So easy.
I mean, I haven't done it in a long time.
No,
thankfully.
neither. But I definitely have.
Oh, I definitely
have.
It's
like, especially before coming out. Like
with men.
But like with a few females too. I'm like, it's not really working for me, and I don't really want to make you feel like you're not doing well. And even if they were doing well, like if I'm just not in it, like my head, then I'm like, we're good. We're good. And instead of just saying like, we should probably just stop, like, which just sounds rude.
Right. You don't want to tear them down.
No.
They're not bad.
And if I can do like a good performance of faking, then I'll do it.
It's the easier route out.
It's the easier route out.
It's the easier route out than having to have the conversation.
Because otherwise I keep trying.
And it's just...
And sometimes it's just not the day.
Hey, dog. It's not even not the day. You just don't know what you're doing.
But I'm saying, like, even if they do know what they're doing, and sometimes your head's just not in it, and you're like, not today.
I'm really...
But if they do not know what they're doing, get out of there quick. You're like, oh, yeah.
Run.
But, like, fake quick. Like,
fake quick.
Get out of there quick.
Quick. Tense up the whole body. Give it a good show and get the fuck out.
Give it a good performance.
Act as if it was so good it hit you just like that. And
just like that. And you're like, actually, I'm one and done tonight.
I'm one and done.
I don't need any more. Which is like another thing. Like sometimes like I have to be one and done. Like my body's like
you're like, we have exited all things out of us.
We're done. And like sometimes it happens when it's like later at night.
Yeah.
And it's just like sometimes you're just like, or I'm just like fucking tired. Sometimes I'm just tired and I'm like, or we could just go to bed.
No, I understand.
Or you're just sensitive that night.
Yeah, where you're just like, I don't have a lot.
I think it's because foreplay is so much into it that it just takes a lot out of you.
Well, my problem is that I get turned on when they get off. So when like, they're done, I'm like, fuck, man. Now I gotta go again.
Now we gotta go get, and then like they're done, and you're like,
and then they want to, and you're like, but now I want to, well.
And then you have the other thing if like they only want to go once, and you're like, did it suck?
Tell me you're insecure.
Or is it just so good that you just can't go again?
You are just absolutely depleted.
Yeah.
You are a skeleton of a human now.
Yeah, like what?
And you cannot go again.
Which one are we?
Yeah. Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
No, yeah.
Do not tell me it's the best you've ever had, because
listen, one and done is rare in the lesbian world.
But like I don't think it depends on like the time, or just like I think what went into
quickies don't really exist here.
That's fair.
I really do believe that quickies are like in the queer lesbian vulva owning people. It's a heart.
But I think the thing is that like what's a little bit different about like lesbian sex is the foreplay of it.
But it's all kind of foreplay.
It's all kind of foreplay.
Yeah.
So the act of it, I mean, you can get so tired before you even like finish that it's just.
You're just like, I'm fucking exhausted of just playing.
Like, let's go.
Like I'm fucking tired. It's been 3 hours we've been doing this. You've dry humped me for 3 hours.
I'm swimming.
I'm drowning, baby. No, I agree. I don't know how we got here. Squirting?
Squirting.
Yes, but we got from squid to ink.
Ursula.
Ursula's gay.
Ursula's gay.
Butch.
Should we end it on our Disney characters there?
I have one more.
Okay.
But it's just because it's so true it needs to be said.
Okay.
Pinocchio's gay as shit.
Oh, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. I don't know if Pinocchio's Disney, right? It's not like Pixar. No, Pixar's older.
Or we've talked about other.
But Pinocchio, I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
That
poor boy.
That poor boy is gay.
He's made of wood.
He's made of wood.
It grows.
It grows. There is no reason it had to be that part. It could have been his ears grew. But no, it had to be a long tubular thing.
It is phallic.
It's phallic.
It's phallic. And it grows.
And dare I say, an old man created him. Dare I say.
Out of a tree.
But like an old man created him. An old man that doesn't seem to have anyone with him.
Right. Also, they talk about how the boy is gone, but where's the mother?
I have to rewatch Pinocchio. Because like it's been a long time. Like I don't recall.
And then he's inside of a whale.
Yeah, like Pinocchio feels like a fever dream that I had.
Okay.
Because like I feel like you watch it like once or twice as a child.
Yeah.
And you never revisit it.
I actually just watched a new Pinocchio.
Well,
there's a new one. It's like, not the same though. It's completely different.
Like the old one, like that is something that you watch as a child and you never revisit it until maybe you have a child.
But it's the way.
But like if a new one hadn't come, would you have watched it again?
No.
No. And it's so old school. It's that like I think I watched it when I was 5, and the memories you have of like your 5-year-old childhood is a fever dream. It all feels like could be real, could be fake.
I could be making this all up.
And that's what Pinocchio feels like for me.
Okay. Pinocchio has basically a dick on his face.
But he's gay.
He's gay, and it grows. He could literally be like, baby, I love this. And it grows. I mean, imagine if you're the guy getting fucked by Pinocchio. He's like, tell me you love me. And he tells him, and then his nose grows wild inside of him. That's gotta be, that's a hospital visit.
You have to be making him lie to make it get bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
But, I mean, how do you do that? Just a little peck?
Are you enjoying this?
With your head?
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's a hospital visit.
That's a hospital visit.
Yeah. Pinocchio.
A splinter.
Needless to say, Pinocchio is gay.
Yeah.
I mean, horribly gay. Okay. All right, so that was our Disney characters. Let us...
If you have any to add...
Yes.
Feel free to write those in.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested on...
Like, what your thoughts are.
Yeah, and what your thoughts are about these Disney characters, or which ones you think are
And
gay.
again, when we say gay, we don't mean, like... the label, like, the definition, like, gay. Like,
we just say, like, queer.
Queer. It's a filler.
We just grew up with the word gay.
And we call everything gay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean, like, 100% or 0%. It's just...
It's just gay. We did that together.
Gay.
All right, let's do some spice. So we actually have some really fucking good spice that we're going to save for next week because we just talked about a bunch of kids things, even though we did kind of talk about squirting in this.
Yeah.
Not great.
I mean, I don't want to say we talk about kid things because we literally
we talked about animated
in their
youth.
sexualities.
Yeah, we talked about like animated movies.
Those aren't youth. They're just made for youth. These are all like adults.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Or are they? They never talk about their ages.
They don't. I don't know what they are.
And they're all seeming to be like, I don't know if it's a time frame thing, but they all seem to be under the control of their parents. But is that just a time frame where like you couldn't leave until you were married?
You're inquisitive today.
Hold on, I kind of have one more gay guy.
Okay, tell me.
It's not...
We did a lot of guys.
It's not Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But I get gay vibes a little bit from Donkey and Shrek.
Donkey for sure. You think Shrek's gay?
No, in Shrek.
Donkey in Shrek.
Yeah.
Donkey's gay.
Yeah, I mean the way he
just lives.
The way he lives.
Who is Donkey? Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, but even though he's like kind of in love with that dragon.
Oh, I forgot about that. No, Donkey's gay.
Donkey's gay.
There's something that Donkey...
He's obsessed with Shrek. Come on.
And like his overly happiness. You know when people come out and they're themselves so much that they're just overly fucking happy and they could give no fucks what anyone says. That's Donkey. Mm-hmm. That's him.
Yeah.
He's just come out and he is his best self right now.
Yeah, and he's like just trying to find a man.
Right, he's trying to find some dick. Mm-hmm. Donkey dick.
Donkey dick. Ogre dick.
Ogre dick.
Whatever that dragon is. I know they say it's a female, but I don't think so.
We don't know. It's undetermined.
Spice time, though.
All right, spice time. So, like I said, so next week we're going to do the big spice because we had a few of you that wrote in some really fucking good shit and we want to read it and you guys got so descriptive.
So descriptive.
It was like a story. I cannot wait to tell you guys this one next week. Also, it was a full story.
Why all the question marks?
Yeah, when you guys write in, why is it always...
Many question marks.
So many question marks. It's like you want to tell us as a statement, but you end it with a question mark.
Yeah, you're like, also I, think you're attractive?
Question?
And they're not just one.
It's always like 13.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Would love advice. I've been out for over a year and have zero idea about what my type is. How did you both learn your type? I was bi, now am pansexual, because I love non-binary humans, question mark, question mark. Also, hi, question mark, question mark. You're both so vibrant and passionate. I've loved learning so much about each of you, question mark, question mark. It's the question marks that just kill me.
You're just like,
we just want to know what you mean by the question marks.
Yeah, like...
And you're not the only person to do this.
No,
everyone
it's like a common thing.
ends with a question mark. I don't know. It's odd. Okay, so let's talk about it. How did you learn your type? Okay, that's the only actual question, but there's like 14 more question marks in there. I had to like go back and look.
I would say, so like obviously types can evolve.
Agreed.
And it's generally speaking, and like you don't even really have to have a look type.
Yeah, I don't know if they mean like, I presume that they mean look.
Yeah, and I would just say, I mean, it's all about kind of, I don't want to say experimenting, but it's just like mine has evolved from when I first came out to now, I would say. And I don't even know clearly like what my type is now. I would say probably just more feminine. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know what your first few
it was like
word fall.
I don't know either.
This is what I have to say.
You go on.
Okay. So if you were to line up all the women I have had romantic relationships with, they would look so different.
Yeah.
So different. I went from kind of masculine to very feminine to tomboyish. I married someone that was like tomboyish. Mm-hmm. And the past, since I've gotten a divorce, I've pretty much dated really feminine women. And it's not even like I decided that. It was just
who you click with.
It was just who I clicked with. There was no like, I wasn't like, I don't think I've ever been like, this is my type. The only things I have in type is morals.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Like, I don't
have a type in morals. Like, I have a tendency in women, maybe.
Yeah.
Mine is honest. My most common tendency, you can say yours, but my most common tendency is that they are fit or healthy. Mm-hmm. That's my most common tendency out of all women.
I don't want to say I have a common tendency. I don't know what happened with my last relationship.
Okay, so minus your last one.
I know, but like that was the long one, and
you had an exception.
But I look back on it and I'm like, I don't even know if I was enjoying myself. Like, like the whole thing, people are like, why did you stay so long? And I truly don't know, other than
comfort.
That was easy. It wasn't even comfort, because I was never comfortable. It was just easier to stay in it.
Than to end it.
And then I didn't realize how much better it would be to be out of it. Anywho.
But your type...
My type...
That was like an exception type.
But like, I think that as I've gotten more confident, I've gone for more confident women. Or like, I didn't go for someone that I felt like was gonna be like...
I don't think you find... Well, okay, so like, let's preface this for the people, is because they don't know what your exes look like. So like, you dated someone masculine. Very masculine presenting.
Yeah. And
I don't think that you think masculine people are unattractive.
No.
Like, you're still attracted to masculine people.
Yeah, but I would say more of like a dominant personality type of person.
Yeah, and I think that maybe you thought you could only find that in masculine people.
True. Yeah, and I mean, like, I have not been out for that long, and I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of different types of women. But like the first couple people I dated, I would say were like your classic switch.
Yeah.
Classic, like masculine with its like with feminine like characteristics, like not completely one or the other.
Yeah.
And I would say that up until like now, that has been.
No, yeah, I think the whole point of the moral, like the point of the story is that like we don't have a type. Like I do, like when we talk about our types, and I'm like, oh, I like, you know, a feminine woman, or like that does this, but really what I like is a nurturing person, and really what I like is like someone who's confident, and someone who like prioritizes their health, and someone that you know
has ambition,
and drive, and those things, and they just fall into the type of people that I'm attracted to physically, rather than like this is my type.
But it's the same as like how you find your friends.
It really is.
Like you have types of people that you want to be around.
Right.
And I think it's the same way. Like the people that you're just attracted to. And that doesn't have to mean sexually or romantically.
Yeah. I think you should put less pressure on your type.
Yeah. Like it's not going to just pop into your head. Like you have to, I mean, just...
Yeah. And I mean, shout out to you saying that you're pansexual and like you, regardless of gender, and that like you just are attracted to whatever comes forth as long as you are attracted to that. I think you continue to search, and you continue to like we said, like my most stable thing out of all people is my morals. And so like all those people matched up my morals regardless of how they looked.
I think that goes so much more into pansexual though, because pansexual is all encompassing.
Yeah.
Whereas like we're more strictly women.
And I think it's so interesting. Pansexual.
You should have a type when you, I think, are only looking at one.
Oh yeah, when you're kind of like.
But when you're pansexual, it's like it's a more encompassing type.
And I don't want to say everybody's an option, because that gives off the thought that where everybody's like, oh well, it's so much easier if everyone's an option. It's like no, it's not fucking like that.
Just because you're not
like sorry for the bi women that people do that too.
You're not going to date everyone that you see.
No.
Or you're not going to be attracted to every person that comes across just because.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. People do that to bi women all the time. They're like, oh, you can date men and women? Like, okay, listen, are you fucking attracted to everyone that walks on the street?
Exactly, that's just like how, when you come out as a lesbian, they're like, oh, did you have a crush on me? And you're like,
fucking
bro, no, do you have a crush on every man that you see? No.
Right. But shout out to all the pansexual people. Y'all are some of the most loving, welcoming people of all time. And it's just the truth. I'm like almost jealous I'm not pansexual.
I don't want to be attracted to men.
No, but like the way that it's just like...
But it must feel some kind of warmth.
To know that like...
To know.
Your partner could just walk up to you at any moment. Regardless of anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That you can go into a bar and everybody has the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like that's like a pretty cool feeling of just being like so open.
Yeah.
I love pansexuality. I think it's such like an interesting... I mean, I've dated 2 pan girls. 3. Look at that.
Maybe that's your type.
Maybe that's my type. Hey. I'm just kidding. Listen, question mark. Just question mark everything.
It is 2 question marks.
Yeah. So don't overthink it. Don't overlook it. Like you keep dating, and as long as like people match you and meet up with like with what you want in a partner and companionship,
you'll find your person.
You'll find your person, whether they come with nail polish or a motorcycle.
Because those are the only 2 options.
Those are the only 2 options, or maybe they squirt purple ink.
When you find her, you let us know.
You let us know, and we're gonna bring her on the podcast.
We're gonna bring her on the podcast, and she will give a demonstration.
I need a demonstration.
I need to know.
I need to know. Fuck. You want to know what? I think that your spirit animal is a squid.
You know what? And you're not wrong.
I think you are. It's the limbs. It's the
fluidity.
It's there's just something about it. It's just... You're a squid. Alright guys, write into the confessions. Make sure you write into Forgive Me Daddy for I Have Sin box for all the spice. Our other box is also still up there. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, our TikToks, Instagram, the whole shebang.
All of it.
All of it. We'll see you guys next week with more squid content. See ya!